Stockton, what's up?
Hey, Stockton. How's your evening going? I know it's so exciting. You just heard Jacob, right? Was that the group this is? Was he? I went to what?
You went to
dinner. Oh, dinner was good
so
too.
Bellers are full, you're going to fall asleep?
So you're about to have a dinner and a show.
A show.
Dinner theater. I like that. Okay, so.
But before we start the
Yeah,
show, Jay,
I'm sorry.
I think we should start with a little bit of comedy.
I like that too. You
All
know
right.
what? You go ahead. Go ahead. Load me up.
All
Fire
right.
away.
All right, let me think of my best joke for you.
I'm ready.
Why
They're
don't
ready.
ants get sick?
I don't know. Why do ants get sick?
Why don't they get sick?
Oh, why don't they get sick? See, I already messed up the joke. Go ahead, though.
Because they have little antibodies.
Oh. Okay, I got one too. All right. I got one. So a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender goes up to him and says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve food here." No, that wasn't it? Okay. Anyway. All right. Linda wins. So, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jason Babin. I'm the Director of Military and Veteran Services, and I will be one of your MCs tonight.
And I'm Linda Kenny, and I work in student development. No, I'm just playing. Sergeant at Campus Police. And I will be part of your show tonight.
Yeah, I'll be running down back behind scenes, but you won't see me much, but you will get to see Linda all night long. So, we have a great show planned for you. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Please pay attention to the information. While a lot of it is funny, it is very important for your next year. So, without any further saying, we're done. Enjoy True Life 101.
What's an osprey?
Is she okay?
Does it quack?
What's a yerb?
I don't know where the osprey
Who's
is.
Fred? What's a Harvey Kesselman? When do you get free condoms? I don't understand.
Hey! This is True Life 101, my first year at Stockton. Oh yeah!
Baby wobble, 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 baby wobble,
Then I am responsible for my own successes and failures.
College isn't like high school. I couldn't find a popular table at lunch, and now I have to study to pass.
Not to stay in my dorm room all night playing Fortnite. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at you. There's actually 1,000,001 things to do on campus.
That the faculty and staff at Stockton are friendly and approachable?
That I don't have to jog in place to reach my 10,000 steps because Stockton has great workout facilities.
That it's always safe to walk in groups, and if you're alone, call Campus Police. They can always accompany you.
That I'm on my own and I can't rely on my parents anymore? Crazy stuff.
That I need to set my priorities and manage my time.
To keep my mind and my body safe, dude.
To always carry my ID with me and report it as lost if I lost it. My ID!
Broadcasting where you are on social media every day might not be the smartest thing to do.
Why my parents told me to separate my white clothes from my colors.
To balance my work schedule, schoolwork, and family.
To be patient when finding a parking spot. To know the right classes to take at the right time.
It's time for class, y'all!
All right, y'all, settle down and listen up. I am your professor, Mr. Garvey.
Put your pants on!
And I taught school in the inner city for over 20 years. And welcome to the first day of the rest of your life.
Yeah. Turn up.
Hey, Timothy.
Present.
Sit down. All right, before we get too serious about them quantum mechanics, I need to teach y'all what Stockton expects y'all to know before you graduate.
Like how to do a keg stand?
Hold up. Your name is Balake, correct?
No, it's actually Blake.
Oh, so that's what's gonna be, Balake. You trying to go to war, Balake?
What? No.
Because we could go to war, Balake.
My bad.
That's right. The 10 essential learning outcomes. Adapting to change.
To be flexible and adapt to changing circumstances.
Communication skills.
To learn how to communicate and express my ideas and opinions respectfully.
Creativity and innovation.
To take risks and recognize opportunities.
Critical thinking.
To ask who, what, when, where, or why whenever we learn or hear anything.
Ethical reasoning.
To make ethical decisions even when they are difficult.
Global awareness.
To be more globally aware of the people and places beyond my own realm of existence.
Information literacy and research skills.
To know what information you need, where to find it, and how to use it.
Program competence.
To demonstrate mastery of skills in your field of study.
Quantitative reasoning.
To understand and work confidently with math and mathematical concepts.
Teamwork and collaboration.
To work towards achieving shared goals.
I appreciate y'all helping me out. Those are the 10 essential learning outcomes. And today, we're gonna begin our lesson in the philosophy of quantum mechanics, a subject y'all should already know.
Did you guys see the game last night? Stockton owned. I can't believe I signed up for this dumb class. I thought we'd be doing rocket science or something. Oh, hold up, guys. I got a call on my phone. What's up, girl?
Do you mind, Aaron? This kind of behavior can be disruptive to other students, so please remember that you are not the only one learning here. If this behavior does not stop after the professor has asked the student to stop, they may be asked to leave the class. Also understand that the student can have a complaint filed against them with the Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities.
Thank you, D-Nice. And hey, Ron, you done messed up. Give me that phone right now and go ahead and take a seat.
My name's Aaron.
Yeah, I said what I said. Sit down, Aaron. And on that note, I think we should take a test.
My stepdad was right.
Hey, buddy. So I totally didn't have time to study last night. I was watching that new show on Netflix. Anyway, do you mind giving me all the answers?
You got gas money?
Need that.
I only got $3.
Hey.
No! Cheating on a test, a paper, or even failing to use the appropriate citation and plagiarism is a violation of our academic honesty policy. This kind of bad behavior can lead to you receiving a failing grade or even worse, suspension!
My gas money.
And if I catch you almost cheating again, Jaqualin, we gonna have problems.
It's Jacqueline.
Say your name right. It's Jaqualin.
Jaqueline.
Thank you. And on that note, you guys do understand that midterms are next week. And
Nice one!
you guys do understand that midterms are next week, and for that, they are 99.99% of your final grade.
Oh no, I'm so nervous. I go to class, I participate, I take notes. What do I do? Help me.
Don't be afraid. The transition from high school to college can be tough for a lot of people. Just know that there are plenty of on-campus resources, like the Tutoring Center and J105.
My shoe came off. Hey, you guys. This is Sierra. She's my sister. She's light-skinned. Don't worry. And she's been drinking a lot lately and hasn't been going to any of her classes. So I've been going to all the classes for her. So I think she's okay.
Hi, I'm Sierra's roommate, and we love to party. And listen, when we go out, we have really good fun. And a few people were saying she's a pretty embarrassing, but hey, at least she ain't doing drugs.
I'm Sierra's best friend. She always asking me for money. Do I have Wells Fargo on my forehead, y'all? No, right? PNC, TD Bank, Bank of America? No. I'm about to start charging interest on these loans.
This is my girlfriend, Sierra. We met at orientation. Class registration wasn't the only thing I did that day. We have a great relationship, except for when she drinks. She always gets mad at me. But I really don't want to lose her, So I just let it happen. But she doesn't know her limits, so she keeps blacking out. Oh my gosh, Sierra!
I think she has alcohol poisoning.
But wait, what are the signs?
Vomiting or seizures? Slow, irregular breathing?
Blue tinge or pale skin?
Unconsciousness?
Oh my God!
Yes! What do we do?
We gotta call the police. She gonna die.
No. We're gonna go to jail.
You want me to let her die?
We're not 21.
That's not true.
It's not? Are you sure?
I don't want to go to jail. I don't have bail money.
I mean, guys, she's not that bad, is she?
All right, boom. Hey. I said, hey, all you people, hey, all you people, hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? She has the signs, symptoms, all the signs, symptoms of alcohol poisoning. You gotta know the policy, the ordinary policy, the customary policy. You gotta know the policy, the ordinary policy, the customary policy. Word. Do y'all really know what the customary policy is?
No.
Stockton wants you to call the police when you or your friend are in danger of overconsumption or alcohol poisoning. If you seek help, you will be given leniency because it's more important that folks are healthy, safe, and alive. So don't act based upon the consequences, act because you can help save a life.
Do you want to hear a secret?
You bless the rains down in Africa.
No. I really like you.
I really like you too, babe. Hey, have you given any thought to that conversation? You know, the one about having sex? Is it weird if I keep my socks on?
Ooh, a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that.
Well, I don't get it. We've been going out for like 2 weeks. I thought everything was going great. I shared my lunch with you. I shared my homework with you. I thought I'd share my life with you.
I mean, it is going great, babe, but I just don't know anything about your past.
What? I don't have any like STDs or anything, and I would know if I did.
Some STDs don't have noticeable symptoms, babe.
I just don't get it. I mean, I thought everything was going great, and I thought you liked me. And besides, you don't have to worry about anything like that with me. Besides, I love you.
That's my ex-boyfriend, Mark. I told him I was a virgin, but I'm a freak in the sheets. But he wasn't really into that. Anyway, right before we broke up, I found out that I had chlamydia.
Laura and I met at this crazy party this past summer, and things got freaky. We had sex. I had condoms, but I didn't use them because I was in between outbreaks of genital warts. But she's fine. Look at that smile.
So, I didn't realize that I had herpes at first, but by the time I found out, I didn't bother to call Mark. I mean, what could he do? The damage was already done.
So I dated Laura back in high school, and then we decided to stop using condoms. Everything seemed to be going so great. But then, I met Charles. And he stole my heart and my body. And we've been C-squared ever since.
You know, despite those beds being a twin, Me and Mark, we got it in. Now I know who's the daddy.
Me and Laura met a while back. You know how it is. Tinder. Anyways, so we clapped hands. But the condom broke, and now she's looking a little clappy. I guess you could say that things have gone real well.
We should go to the health center, sexual health and reproductive clinic. I love you, babe, but I want to make sure we're making the right choices.
All right, I'll do it for you, babe.
Hey, y'all. I heard y'all were having such a grand old time, and I thought, gee, I sure do hope they're doing so safely. We are! Y'all know there are all kinds of safety. We've got personal safety, home safety, and fire safety.
But Neighborhood Watch Member Blair, we don't know the first thing about fire safety, god darn it.
You don't? Well, it just so happens about a film on that very same topic.
Well, giggy gong 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 ding dong gong dang 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 it.
You said it, Ron. Now you folks take a seat because you gonna learn today.
Oh, hi. I'm Neighborhood Watch Member Blair.
Today we're going to be going over some tips and protocols to help keep you safe here at your new home at Stockton University.
Our first topic will be fire safety. We'll be going over some tips and protocols for proper fire safety techniques. Oh my god, Neighborhood Watch Member Blair!
This is a fake fireplace.
Doy!
But it's not always going to be a fake fire.
Well, how will you know?
Well, Neighborhood Watch Member Blair, I'll show you.
That was a really good workout. Yeah, it was awesome.
Tom,
What?
you can't hang your towel there.
Why not?
You're covering the sprinkler system.
Oh, I didn't see that there.
It's a good thing I was here. If there was a fire, we wouldn't be able to douse out the scalding hot flames.
Oh no!
Thanks, Neighborhood Watch Member Blair.
You guys!
Go, come on, over!
It's about time we got our second TV, though.
Yeah, but where are we gonna plug in our DVD player, our PS4, our Xbox One, and our other Xbox?
I don't know.
Whatever should we do?
Well, hiya! I think I have a safe idea. You ladies should use a surge protector with an on and off switch.
But all I have is this extension cord.
Well, you're just in luck because I always carry a spare.
But Neighborhood Watch Member Blair, what does a surge protector do?
Well, that's a great question. It allows you to plug into multiple outlets safely.
Thanks, Neighborhood Watch Member Blair.
You kids in your Wii.
It's an Xbox.
Gosh, I wish Neighborhood Watch Member Blair was here so we could play some stickball.
Did someone say stickball?
Oh boy, who else do you have in mind?
I think Tom would really enjoy this.
Tom, let's go get him. Hey guys!
Hey Justin, what's up?
Hurry up, Neighborhood Watch Member Blair.
I'm walking as fast as my feet will carry me.
I think I left my oven on.
I gotta go shave my chest.
Bananas are against my religion.
Tom!
Neighborhood Watch Member Blair.
You really should clean this mess up.
All right. all done.
Good golly gosh, Tom. You could eat off this rug.
Thanks, Neighborhood Watch member Blair. But why did I have to do this in the first place?
Well, Tom, a cluttered room isn't safe. There was a fire. How would we get out in time?
Good point, Neighborhood Watch member Blair.
As Grandma always says, a clean room is a safe room.
What do you want to do tonight, sweetie?
I don't know. What do you want to do tonight?
How about a candlelight dinner?
That is a great idea. I have lights and a candle. A love candle.
And I have a lighter.
Cool.
OMG, are you guys crazy? You can't have lights up in your room or light love candles.
What?
I had no idea. It's a good thing you were here, Neighborhood Watch member Blair.
Listen, I'm a fan of true love, but that's a fire hazard.
Thank you so much. You're such a great help.
You kids and your crazy hormones. Come here.
Wow, we learned some pretty neato stuff today from Neighborhood Watch member Blair.
Totes my goats.
There must be other safety tips besides fire.
There are.
Hey, are you holding out on us, Neighborhood Watch member Blair?
That's not the only thing I'm holding out on you guys.
Title IX.
We have some personal safety tips to cover now.
Hey guys, did you hear about that residence hall break-in at our rival school?
Rowan! What?
That's wiggity wiggity whack.
You know, I sure would hate to get all of my stuff stolen. Especially alligator. You guys hear that? The doorbell.
I sure definitely did. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Were you guys expecting anybody?
Heck no, it's way too late.
I hope she's cute.
What if it's a man?
When in Rome. Hold on, guys. I got this.
Hey guys, can I come in? I got a puppy.
Hey sir, are you a registered guest here?
I have a puppy.
If you're a guest, you need to have your guest pass printed from a Go Portal account. You also have to be with the person who registered you at all times.
Oh, dang it.
That was a cute dog, though.
It's a good thing you guys are here.
You should never feel intimidated to let somebody in, especially if you don't know them.
And if you don't feel safe, you can always contact campus police at extension 4390.
And you should always keep your doors and windows locked, especially if you live on the first floor.
Now that's being safe. We hope you guys learned a lot today. We just went over some fire safety tips and personal tips.
That's about all we have for you guys. And remember, you can't spell safety without safe.
Well, what are you guys doing? Oh, I hear my...
Don't look right at the lens when you're
Hey guys, can I come in? I got a puppy.
Okay, here we go. I have to get my hips in.
Thanks, Neighborhood Watch member Blair.
You guys.
Didn't I look great up there?
What's that awful noise?
Sounds like the fire alarm. We should get going.
Why worry about that? It's probably just a drill. Who cares?
Who cares? Whenever there's a fire, you must evacuate. Not only is it a rule, it's the right thing to do.
Well, why are we still talking? Let's get out of here.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna
You know you like my song, don't worry. It's okay. Since we're talking about safety, let's talk about an active shooter. While this type of incident is highly unlikely to happen here or at any particular place, active shooter events are ever increasing in numbers throughout the country. They are considered to be the greatest terrorist threat on campuses. The video you are about to see will give you a better understanding of what an active shooter is. It will give you some food for thought on what measures one can employ to reduce the effectiveness of an active shooter, and it will give you an idea about what you can expect from responding law enforcement.
You hope that it will never happen to you. But in today's world, understanding how to survive an active shooter situation has become an unfortunate necessity. Involved in such a scenario are minimal, the number of incidents continues to rise from year to year. And the best way to survive an active shooter is to be prepared. Be aware of Stockton's emergency procedures. Always have a plan. Assess your situation and decide your best plan of action. Run, hide, or fight. Know all possible escape routes. If you think you hear gunshots, assume you are right and react. Leave your belongings behind. They are not as important as your life. Even if others insist on staying, you should evacuate. Encourage others to leave with you, but don't let them slow you down. Call 911 Campus Police immediately. Provide as many details as you can to the police. Once outside, prevent others from entering. Maintain a safe distance from the building where the shooting is taking place and call the police if possible. Once campus police are notified, an emergency text will be sent out. Even if you are not near the incident, get as far away as possible and warn others about what's happening. Good communication can save lives. Faculty and staff members should be aware of emergency procedures and should respond to threats using caution, common sense, and good judgment.
Taking place in the campus center. I just want everybody to stay calm. I just received an emergency text.
A campus-wide alert will be sent to all classrooms, televisions, and to the Stockton website. If you decide to hide, turn out the lights, close the blinds, do everything to remain out of view of the shooter. Barricade yourself in a room or office with heavy furniture and lock the door if possible. In each classroom, there is an emergency procedure handbook that can be referred to for further information. Do not leave until notified via the emergency text messaging and alert systems that all is safe. If you cannot run away or hide, fight back as a last resort. Gather objects that can be used as possible weapons or to distract the shooter. Be sure to silence your cell phone. Any noise, even when set to vibrate mode, could catch the attention of the shooter, it could put you and those around you at risk. Attempt to control the barrel of the gun by pointing it toward the ground. When the gunman is disarmed, move the weapon away from the shooter and stand on it. Be aggressive. Stockton University has a certified police department right on campus who will likely be the first to respond. When the police arrive, have your hands over your head unless you are containing the gunman. Follow the instructions of the officers and allow them to take over the scene. So if you find yourself in an active shooter situation, remember, evacuate if possible. If you feel it is unsafe to run, hide in place. Finally, be prepared to fight back. Stockton police, faculty, and staff work hard every day to make Stockton University a campus where you can feel safe.
OMG, that was so scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do if that was to happen here.
Don't be scared. That video is only used to create awareness and let you know we are prepared for it if it does happen. In case you're present during an active shooter event, take a leadership role. Seek a secure area, calm, reassure, and quiet others. Turn out the lights and reduce your visibility. Turn down your cell phones. Report the incident and treat the injured. Remember, you are your own first line of defense, so take some responsibility for your safety and security. Hello,
I'm Tracy Stewart. I'm a sergeant with Stockton University Police Department, and this is my canine partner, Hemi. He's a 9-year-old Labrador Retriever. In 2011, Hemi and I attended the New Jersey State Police Canine Academy, where he was trained to detect over 16 different types of explosives. After all of his hard work and training, 14 weeks worth, and years later, he earned the title of 2018 National Detector Dog Champion. He's the bomb dog champ. He also catches flies, catches bubbles, and things like that. Now, incidentally, he also is trained and certified in tracking, which is locating people, essentially. Okay, so oftentimes you'll see Hemi and I out and about around campus, just walking around. So feel free to stop us and say hello. Hemi is a very social creature. But even though he's pretty cute and it's easy to forget, please do ask first to pet him. Don't just reach out, because you just never know. God gave him teeth. That's a beautiful thing. Now, just so you're aware, Stockton University Police Department offers and supports many resources that you have at your disposal. Some of those resources include groups like Stockton EMS. It's a student group that provides medical assistance at various events, and they also provide a lot of training opportunities to those who are interested in the medical field. Stockton PD offers both paid and unpaid internship type programs, which are great resume builders. It's never too early to start thinking about your resumes. We also offer an escort program, not to be confused with an escort service. We cannot find you a date, okay? However, if you do feel unsafe or concerned about getting from point A to point B, please do give us a call 24 hours a day, and we will make sure that you get to your destination safely. Now, another program I'm going to mention is the RAD program. It's a basic women's self-defense program that we offer free of charge each semester. And for anyone else who might be interested in gaining some safety knowledge, I know the athletics department also offers both judo and jiu-jitsu. Now, before Hemi and I leave, I know it's very sad to think about, I'd like to mention one additional thing. Stockton PD works very closely with our community partners, both within the university itself and also outside the university. One of those community partners is here to say a few things to you tonight. Chief of Galloway Township Police Department, Donna Higby.
Good evening, welcome everyone. First, I'd like to thank Sergeant Stewart and Director Wiggins for having me here tonight, just to go over a couple of things. How many people are actually from Atlantic County? No one in this group. Okay, so you guys are all here from other areas. Okay. That's good though, that's good. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the relationship that we have with the University Police Department. For those of you who obviously aren't familiar, Galloway Township geographically is the largest municipality in the state of New Jersey. We're 115 square miles. We take up approximately 23% of the entire county. So if you go to a party off campus, chances are, even if you think you're outside of Galloway, you're probably not. The reason that I bring that up is if you have any interaction with my officers, something over and above a regular motor vehicle stop, the University Police will be responding with us. If they do not have an officer available, your information and the type of contact does get sent back to the university, so I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. We meet regularly, we meet with their staff, and we back their officers up when needed. They back us up. So they are a fully sworn police department, same police powers as we have. One of the things I did want you guys to be aware of is if you are attending any off-campus parties, please be very careful. Enjoy yourself. We realize that you're going to go to parties. That's part of being in college. We want you to have fun, but we want you to do it safely, and we want you to be smart about it. Can anybody tell me with one word what's in Jungle Juice? Correct, all of those are correct, but how about everything? Everything. So be very careful when you're drinking that. We know that that's going to be at a lot of parties, but if you guys are going to a party where to be able to get your Jungle Juice, you have to pay for a cup or give your cup to someone who's going to go in another room to get you the Jungle Juice, not a good idea. All right, if you can't see who made your drink or who's giving you your drink or where it came from, please don't drink that. How many people in here smoke weed? What, nobody? Nobody? All right. Usually I can get one person. How many people in here grow their own weed? Okay. Now, in all fun, the reason I'm asking that is because if you don't grow your own, okay, you don't know what someone is handing you. So if somebody hands you a random joint or some sort of marijuana, whether it's dab or something else, you don't know what it's laced with. All right, we want you to be careful off campus. We're not going to talk to you and be naive and think that you guys aren't going to go out and drink or, you know, smoke weed or possibly have interaction with any other kind of drugs. We want you to be safe. We don't want you to take things from other people, and we don't want you to put yourselves in a position that you can't get out of. All right? One of the things the university's been really great at doing is making sure that nobody drinks and drives. They do that because they provide a lot of shuttles, transportation. They allow certain taxis on campus, and we know a lot of students Uber through our town. Again, we have a lot of bars and restaurants here in town. You don't really have to go that far. Because of all those transportation offerings, we do frequently see people take advantage of that and tend to get highly intoxicated. Okay? Again, life's about making good choices. You're all adults or you're very soon to be adults, and those things are going to stay with you as you continue your college life and eventually expect to have a career. And when someone takes a picture of you, like the skit that they had earlier, of you passed out or blacked out and you didn't know where you were from, and if you think somebody's not going to take your picture, you're sadly mistaken. All right, as you'll see in some of the other skits, those things follow you. So just a little tidbit, and who thinks that looks like that's fun? Do we think that's fun to be blacked out and unconscious and not know where we are or what happened to us or if somebody did something to us? It's not fun. All right, I've seen that happen way too many times, and I've seen people get hurt even just from falling down, aside from alcohol poisoning. I saw a young girl 3 years ago fall off a curb waiting for a shuttle. She was so intoxicated that she wound up with 62 stitches in her face. She was scarred for the rest of her life because she had too much to drink. So get those rides. Don't drive drunk, but also make good choices. Go out, have a good time. We want you to have a good time, but don't get so intoxicated that you can't control yourself and you don't know where you are and you can't get home. If you do decide to go to a party off campus, make sure you know where you are and where you're going. Again, Galloway Township is massive, very rural. Okay, we have 23 hotels and motels. There's 14 schools aside from the university here in town, 2 high schools. We have 5 nursing homes, 5 golf courses, and I can't tell you how many parties that my officers have gone to in the middle of the woods where students will not know where they are and they'll wander off or they'll go to smoke a cigarette or walk somewhere with somebody and they get lost. Do you think there's cell service out on 40 Acre Farm on the west end of our town? There's not. And what happens if you knock on a door at 3 in the morning because you're lost in the middle of that section of our town? Do you think you're going to be greeted really pleasantly? No. And it's a scary situation, so we don't want that to happen to you. We want you, we welcome you, we welcome the university in town. We have a wonderful relationship with the police department as well as President Kesselman and his staff. That video, this is the first time that I've seen that. That's a wonderful video. I haven't seen any other schools do that. That just shows you how progressive this university is and how much they care about your safety. So again, I just want to welcome you. Couple tips, if you are driving to and from classes or other things, if you have a job off campus, try to avoid Redwood Avenue at all costs unless you're willing to go 30 miles an hour or below. That is a zero tolerance road in our town. You will get a ticket. It's residential. It's the street that is directly across from the traffic light in the front of the college off Jim Leeds Road. You can take it. I'm just giving you a tip that if you're in a hurry, stay off of that road. My suggestion would be if you need to get to Route 30 or go into Atlantic City to the other campus for any reason, use Chris Galp Drive. You make a left out of the campus, it's your next right at the traffic light, and that's a 50-mile-an-hour road that's commercial. So just a couple tips because tickets cost money and we don't like to give them out. But every year we like to advise our freshmen because if not, I have a bunch of residents from Redwood Avenue at my council meeting yelling at me. Again, overall, just be safe. We're all about the buddy system. So if you're going to go out walking or jogging late at night, I don't care if you're a male or a female, take somebody with you, or at least make sure somebody knows where you are. Try to remember to have your cell phone with you. Call us if you need anything. Our police department also participates in Stockton internships. We usually have 6 to 8 interns a year. So we welcome you to come do that. Really just enjoy your time here. These are wonderful years, make good memories, meet a lot of friends. The education you're going to get here is second to none. So thank you for having me. Enjoy your year.
I said, I said, what's good, y'all? Right, all right. Let me get back to my skit, though.
Hey, yo, bro, what's good, bro? Yeah, I've been talking to her, like, every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, on social medias, like Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Do I have a number? Bro, I be just in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? Condoms? Bro, you know I don't get down with them. Hold up, bro. She calling me.
Hey, Justin.
What up, Sam?
You ready to go tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
You love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, baby.
No, get off me!
I just wanted to have fun tonight. The worst thing I expected was a hangover, not this. I feel dirty. I feel like everyone can see what happened to me.
I just wanted to have fun tonight.
She seemed down for whatever. She was all over me. Now she's saying I raped her? Do I seem the type of person that would do that?
Why didn't he say anything?
Asked me if I was okay. Asked me if I wanted this. I told him to stop, but he just started laughing. I guess ruining my life is funny.
Why didn't she say anything?
Say no? But she was flirting with me all night. Girls are taught to say yes when they mean no. It's cute. Besides, she didn't say no.
What do I do now?
I could report it, but I don't want everyone to know. I don't want to go to the hospital, and I don't want to talk to the police. I know there's a Title IX coordinator, but I don't think I'm ready for this.
What do I do now?
Just sit around and wait to be expelled from school? Arrested? What can our police do anyway? It's not like I broke into a residence hall. It didn't even happen on campus.
I don't know
know who to talk to about this. I feel like I'm alone.
I don't want anybody to know. There are many resources on campus that are confidential, like counseling and Women's Gender and Sexuality Center. Hopefully they can give me some options.
I mean, at this point, I don't know who to talk to about this. I feel all alone.
I have 1 year left, and she ruined it. I know she wanted it. I know there's a Title IX coordinator, and the Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities handles all the conduct stuff. How do I know if she talked to them? I want them to hear my side of the story. I worked so hard to be here. 20 minutes of fun shouldn't ruin that.
What's gonna happen?
I feel like I have no control. I don't want to see him ever again. If I tell someone, can they keep him away from my room? From me?
What's gonna happen? If she reports this, I know what'll happen to her. I'll never speak to her again, but I can't control what my friends do. Maybe they can change her mind.
I thought I would have a good time. But I guess I was wrong.
Majority of rapes on college campuses are committed by someone the survivor knows. Most suggestions for reducing rape deal with stranger situations like carry mace, don't walk alone at night, don't take a ride home from a stranger. These tips imply that victims should be the ones responsible for avoiding rape, rather than demanding that the perpetrator be responsible for choosing not to rape. Many victims blame themselves for situations like these. For example, they may blame themselves for going to someone's room or drinking alcohol. At the end of the day, the fault always lies with the offender who makes the decision to force someone to have sex against their will. Date rapes typically occur when you are alone with someone else, but they can also occur when other people are relatively close by.
Only yes means yes.
Only yes means yes. If you don't have affirmative consent, then you are committing the crime of sexual assault. Consequences of sexual assault for the perpetrator can include college suspension, expulsion, and/or jail time.
Speak up.
Speak up. You will probably never see a rape in progress, but you will see and hear attitudes and behaviors that degrade women and promote rape. When your best friend is telling a joke about rape, tell them you don't agree. When you
Beware language.
Whoa, we're early. Be aware of your language. Words are very powerful, especially when spoken by people with power over others. We live in a society where words are often used to put others down. Where calling someone a baby, bitch, slut, or whore is common. Such language sends the message that people are less than fully human. When we see someone as inferior, it becomes easier to treat them with less respect, disregard their rights, and ignore their well-being.
Know your resources.
Know your resources. It's your body, and no one has the right to force you to do something you don't want to do. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, encourage them to get help. Sexual assault is hard to deal with alone. There are counselors available through the Counseling Center and Avanzar of Atlantic County. Be aware that drugs and alcohol are often related to acquaintance rape. Someone who is intoxicated or high cannot give consent. Having sex with someone who is intoxicated or high is considered sexual assault.
Oil in my car before class. Now I'm running late. I don't know where to go. Oh, look, police officer. Hold on. Excuse me. Hi, I'm a commuter student, and I don't know where to park.
Okay, I can help you. First, every student parking on campus must register their vehicle in order to park on campus. Now, as a commuter, you can park in lots 0 through 8B and the north lot.
Now what happens if it overflows?
Did someone say overflow?
Are you okay? Oh, wait, I ain't going too
No,
far.
I'm not.
Sorry, my bad.
In case of overflow, Stockton offers additional parking on Pomona Road in Lot 9.
Pomona Road? How do you get from Pomona Road onto the main campus?
I got you, youngin. Stockton shuttles run pretty frequently throughout the day, and we have the Stockton Shuttle Tracker, which tells you where the shuttles are.
Thank you.
No problem.
We riding now.
Hey, Linda.
Hey, Chris.
I have 2 important questions for you.
Hit it.
1, can you hit that? And next, where do I park as a residential student on campus?
There are a lot of spaces on campus, and you can often remember that you're only allowed to park in the residential spots. Heather, Greenbrier, Maple, Carria, Ivy, South, West, North, and Lot 8C.
Where else can I park on campus?
As a residential student, you can also park in lots 0 through 8B, but only after 4:30 on weekdays. Don't forget to register your car. Commuters can't park in any of the residential parking lots.
What about on weekends?
On weekends, you're allowed to park in the commuter lots, but the cars have to be removed by 7 a.m. Monday morning.
What about if you have a guest that needs his or her vehicle registered? I know I have a girlfriend after all.
Does she know about the other guy? Okay. All right, I won't say anything. Guests and visitors coming to campus must first register with the RA. The host will then receive an email with the temporary placard for the guest's car.
Have a good one, Sergeant Kenny.
You too, Chris.
Thank you.
Yo, Linda girl, how you doing? I'm living in G-Court this year. You know all G's live in G-Court, right?
Allie, that's Sergeant Kenny to you. And make sure you park in the right spot. As a residential student, you can park in any of the residential lots, and that includes the north, south, west lots, Ivy, Carria, Maple, Greenbrier, Heather, and Oak Pond lots.
Wow, there's so many options, but you know my car will look any lot, girl. You know I'm popping, we popping, you know.
It is a nice car. Let's take a lot of pedal power to get it going.
You want to see my K-turn? Look, boom, ah. Bye, Linda girl.
Hey, we living in AC. Cowabunga, Sergeant Kenny.
Woo! And I'm living at Chris Galp.
So where can I park my car at Stockton or at AC?
You can park in the Hartford Avenue parking lot or the parking garage.
And we know all about the shuttle systems, but if we wanted to park ourselves at Stockton, where would we park?
You're allowed to park in any of the residential lots, which includes Heather, Greenbrier, Maple, Carria, Ivy, Southwest and North lots, Lot 8, and Pomona Road if needed.
Awesome, we're totally ready for this semester.
Yeah, I gotta catch some waves. Let's go.
Alpha step, Omega step, Kappa step, Sigma step, gangsters walk, pimps gon' talk. Oh, hecky no, that boy is raw. AKA step, Delta step, SG-Roll step, Zeta step, gangsters walk, pimps gon' talk.
Grandpapa Jermaine, can you please read us a Greek time story? Please, please.
Settle down, my little ospreys. I think I got the story right here for y'all, all right?
Yay.
'Twas the night before Meet the Greeks when all through the halls not a student was stirring, not even a peep from the bathroom walls. The letters were hung by the campus center with care in hopes that the recruits would soon be there. The recruits were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of Greek Week danced in their heads. But the unrecognized groups plotted and clapped. They settled their minds on finding new students to trap. When out of the quad arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew and knocked over the trash and tore open the curtains in a quick flash. Who were these figures outside my window? The unrecognized groups lurked below. When what to my curious eyes should appear, the recognized Greek organizations were here. With over 800 members so lively and quick, I knew in this moment I couldn't be tricked. More rapid than ospreys, along the Greeks came, and they whistled and shouted and called them by name. National Panhellenic Council, now. Unified Cultural Greek Council, wow. Panhellenic Council, on. Interfraternity Council, yes. To the top of the campus center, to the top of the halls. Now dash away, unrecognized groups, dash away all.
Wow, that was so close.
Yeah, thanks, Greek Life members, for saving us from those unrecognized groups.
Girl, you know it's our pleasure. Greek Life is meant to enhance your Stockton experience through empowerment, fellowship, and service to the community.
It's not an excuse to enact violence, sexism, prejudice, or substance abuse.
And know what organizations are recognized on Stockton's campus.
Know when organizations rush, and know that not all organizations do rush.
And know that Greek Life might be for you.
Now that, my little ospreys, is the end.
Put 'em hands high. Wave it in his face. Tell him, boy, bye. Tell him, boy, bye. Boy, bye. Little fingers up. I ain't thinking about you. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry.
Hey, Charles. So did you hear about Carolina?
Nope. Did they catch her eating Dordex again?
No, she's not that crazy. But what I heard was that she was caught drinking.
Oh, no. She turns up way too much. I can't handle that.
Yeah, so I heard she has to go to this place called the Office of Student Rights for a code violation. Wow.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, sorry I'm late. I'm just someone important, so it doesn't matter if I come on time or not. But hello, I'm going to be your pre-hearing officer today. Do you know why you're here?
No, but you're gonna tell me.
That is correct. You are here because you violated the campus code of conduct. In the report, it states that you may have been involved in an incident where you were turning up on a Tuesday.
Look at me. Does it look like I turn up on a Tuesday?
It really does say it right here.
That's a mistake.
Oh, well, the resident assistant documented that you were in the room with some Natty Ices, Barefoot Moscato, that Henny.
What? First of all, that's a mistake. Lie again.
Well, you handed them your ID. You also said that you were drunk and you didn't care if they knew. You also posted pictures on Facebook and LinkedIn. Why LinkedIn?
Time out. First of all. Do you not see me? I need to let people know where I'm at all times, all day. I was in my room when they came in, so I gave them my ID since they asked for it.
Well, the report says that you smelled of alcohol, had slurred speech, grabbed the RA's hand, looked them dead in the eye, and said, "I'm so drunk."
And I'm gonna look you dead in the eye and I'm gonna tell you what I told them. I wasn't drunk. I took some NyQuil, okay? They kind of slurred my words just a tad bit.
Okay, well, can you explain the part where you were screaming that you were smashed?
No. I was playing Smash Brothers, so I said, I'm so smashed with these brothers.
All right. Well, why did it smell of alcohol?
Because of the NyQuil, and honestly, I'm gonna write a report on these RAs.
Okay, well, you kicked them and you called them fat.
With a PH?
I'm sure you weren't joking.
Yes, I was. I said I was joking.
Well, it says right here, I'm not joking.
You know what? I'm tired of this. You know what? I told the RAs they need to stop playing with me, and I'm gonna write this report because I paid your bills and their bills, all right?
Wow, that went really well.
Wait, so what happened to Carolina?
No. So I heard that she had to go to a campus hearing, though.
Hold up. Like the court?
No, Charles, it's not like court, but it's a panel of students that come together to listen to each side of the story. And I heard that if Carolina would have been more cooperative, she might have gotten away with a warning. Instead, she got kicked out of housing. Despite what people may think, the RAs aren't here to get you in trouble.
Wait, one last question. So room's available, right?
You can't have it.
Aw.
I guess I took a good selfie.
Hi, my name's Kevin, and I'm so excited for this new job.
Hello, my name is
opportunity
Shavane.
at
I'm a
McDonald's.
three-time world
Hey, my name is
champion.
Tess Campbell.
I'm the best at this.
Thank you for all your applications. But at this time, we will not be hiring any of you. Why? Well, we did a cursory social media check, and the results,
Yo, you look dumb.
as you can kind of see,
I don't
the
even
things
remember
we
that
found
night.
were not quite
I'm still
we're
in
not
this,
quite
right?
up to snuff with what
Damn it, your face was
with
in that,
what
bro.
our company believes.
Whoa.
That was a very productive night.
Is that why you're always shaking?
No.
Anyway, it's been lovely meeting you all, and
Ma'am.
have a nice life.
Yo, you want to go to like Wendy's or something, man?
I'm going to Burger King.
They're hiring.
Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginnings. And yeah, I know.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I hope you all learned something tonight. This is what I learned in my first year.
That posting everything on social media may not be a good idea, and it might hurt my career and future endeavors.
Ugh, I'm an adult now, and even though I make my own decisions, I gotta be responsible for them too.
Unrecognized groups aren't real Greeks. There's a reason they don't have their charter here at Stockton.
And know that Greek life is here to help, not hurt.
And I will park where I'm supposed to and not run anyone over again.
Sexual misconduct is no laughing matter. There's great resources on campus if you have any questions or need any help.
Remember, consent all the time.
Stockton Police are a great resource. Feel free to call them if you need them.
Bark, bark.
And don't forget about Henny. He's a good boy.
Run.
Hide.
Fight. Even though it's unlikely, we want you to know how to be safe in any emergency situation.
Yeah. Don't forget, there are all kinds of safety. Isn't learning fun?
I wish I knew about the resources before. Say hi to my little osprey, guys.
The signs and symptoms of alcohol poisoning.
Don't be afraid to ask for help, even if you're going to lose a loved one.
You could save a life and, prevent a massive hangover.
And remember, fellow students, faculty are here to help, so don't be afraid to ask. And also, please respect your classmates and your roommates.
Good luck on your first year. Oh, yeah!
Before I let go, you know I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I would not do.
Thank you for attending True Life 101. Have a great night and welcome to Stockton.